Skytingen I Sverige for terror for at
Debout Congolais, unis par le sang, unis dans le fort pour l'indépendance.
English.
Yeah, we can take it in English. So, why did you show up to the Congolese protest today?
Right, so ideally I'm from Zimbabwe. So today as Zimbabweans we came in solidarity with the people from Congo. Coming from a country where our resources are also being planted by these European countries and no one is saying anything about it. We really understand that this situation is fast coming to Southern Africa as well. In fact, it's fast coming to Zimbabwe as well. So we had to be here to show these people that we are in this battle together. We are not here to pretend that they are alone. We sympathize with them, we understand, and we totally relate to this ongoing situation. Yeah.
Right, because in not just Congo, but also in Zimbabwe and many other countries that take place in case of war, but we don't see them portrayed in the media similar to other wars like the one in Ukraine and Russia or Gaza or Gaza and Israel. So the question is, even though these countries in Africa are much more important for humans in source of resources, why do you think that they're not showing it in the same degree?
I'll tell you this is like imperialism going on and over again at its best. This is very strategic because right now we also have other bigger wars in Africa. Even when you see Doctors Without Borders advertising things for saving people in war, they are talking about Iran, they are talking about Palestine. Yes, lives are being lost. We sympathize with them, but what about the battles? What about the wars that are ongoing in Africa? So I'll tell you what is happening in Congo right now, and what we are seeing in the media is nothing. It's just a score of what is ideally happening on the ground. And it is just an image of what is happening in many countries in Africa right now. There is a lot of propaganda in the media because most of these country systems are centralized. So it makes total sense to say that in the media they will show you a picture of perfection, but on the ground our systems are crumbling down and they are being crippled by European countries. They are being crippled by the West. They are being crippled by the USA. And make no mistake, it's not a coincidence that just now when these things are ongoing, the USA government now starts to decide to take off aid. It means that they are now hanging our lives over our head like a carrot. They are making us more dependent, yet they never even paid reparations for the damage that they made. So I feel like this is very strategic. These people know what they are doing. They are not silent. They are not waiting for more bodies to fall. They are waiting for our systems to totally fail so that they can take over again.
Yes, that's very, very well spoken. In the aspect of things that we can do, education is one of the key forces in the modern world. What is something that you think that people should get educated about in order to contribute in fighting against these evil forces?
I think our education has been doctored in a way to make us fear terror, to make us feel like speaking up for your rights is terrorism. For example, right now in our countries now have crime commodification laws that entail that if you speak against the government or speak against something that against policies, it means you're committing treason. So I think we have had enough education in Africa. I mean, we are spending more than 17 years in the education system. We now need to learn about mobilizing. We now need to learn about coming up with our own social movements that are independent of aid from outside of our own continent. So I think the education that we need right now is insight and being incited.
Yes.